It is time.
It's time for what?
Yeah, it's that time again.
What time?
It's time to start another anime podcast. Hello again, listeners.
Hello, everyone.
This is your host, Brewed Badger,
And Shino.
with a freshly brewed cup of coffee.
You were really rolling that, don't you?
Oh, God, it's hot. I love it. Anyway, so we were trying to come up with some ideas and realize, like, some of our favorite animes that we love to watch, especially as a comfort thing. It's like there's a lot of tropes in anime, just like in certain movies. There's a lot of tropes to movies.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the fantasy, you got the romantic comedy, but there's always like certain characters in there that fit a category, and that's the same thing for tropes in anime.
Which that is different because of the Japanese culture that's attached to it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we got to remember, it's a whole different culture, and whole different things mean different things. Like,
right.
our okay is their sign for money. So keep that in mind.
For a culture shock, if anyone you got it or something.
But anyway, so let's talk about the different anime tropes that's out there.
Yeah, let's do it for some explanation on what these words mean.
Well, every anime has an intro, and in those intros are characters running nowhere.
Some of them do that, don't they?
It's like, even some of my favorite ones, when you got Full Metal Alchemist, I see them, they're running. I don't know where.
But they're running.
But they're running with a purpose.
Makes you question, what purpose is there?
Are they running to, or are they running away?
What are they running from, if they are running from something?
I would personally be running away.
From what? Your sins?
Commitment.
It's not that bad now.
I don't know. You've seen some of these rom-coms, man.
Fair enough. That's very fair.
That girl may be cute, but she's a psycho underneath.
Gosh.
She can have them. But anyway, so intros, there's always the guy who's running from something. And then you get the action sequence or sequences that you will never see.
I never see until probably later on in the anime.
Yeah.
Some of them allude to what happens in the anime just without giving spoilers.
Yeah, but that's just a trope that's like in every intro anime thing. It's like almost every intro anime thing. They run to something, or we don't know, they're just running in a meadow or in some ruins. They're just running. Like Forrest Gump. Which
contrasts with their closing.
Yeah. Their intro can be so hardcore. It can give you an in-depth look into the series. And then the intro and the end credits, it is
suppressing, sad,
or just very chill. You can rest now. It's like, no.
Like, it can turn from complete joyful to sad.
Well, joyful chaos to sad, mellow.
Exactly.
I think a good example of that in my head is Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Black Lagoon, its intro is chaotic. And then the end credits, it's just her walking on a beach. Granted, at the end, she's pointing a shotgun to your face. But
do you want to go out with me?
With Revy?
No.
She doesn't have to point a gun to my face.
Joke. I am taken.
Your loss. My gain. But anyway, so we got the tropes for intros, we got the tropes for close credits, But now let's talk about like individuals, like categories that some characters will go into.
Yes.
Like a big favorite one is the sunderes. Now, what is a sundere? It's spelled almost like tsunami, so I can only imagine the amount of destruction they do.
It's not literal. It normally is referring to a woman, or man that is like kind of mean. Sorry, that is kind of mean to the person they like
Okay.
to hide what they truly feel, but as you get to know them, they open up and take down. It's like someone has a tough wall on the inside and have a soft inside. That's basically what a tsundere is.
Okay. So they want to be mean to this character because they don't want the other characters to be hurt by them, in a sense, right?
Yes.
All right. So they build up emotional walls.
Yes.
Full of emotional damage.
Yes. Mostly, it's because either that or they don't know how else to express it. Take Nagatoro, for example.
Okay. Yeah.
Like later on in her story, but.
Okay. Who's Nagatoro?
Nagatoro is from the anime, I believe. Hold on.
Okay.
As.
Yeah, you didn't think I was going to quiz you, did you?
I didn't think so! It's from Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Oh, that one. I
Yes.
avoid that one, though.
I'm just bringing up that as an example.
Yeah, I read the manga of that one, and, it's like, and when I heard it was getting an anime, it's like, this poor child. And he was like, leave my boy alone. He just wants to do art in peace. Who are you to judge his comic book?
Or
I relate to him, yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
I relate to him.
Or
It was like, the only difference was I was good not to get bullied by a girl.
If you're...
I was just the quiet kid who just doodled.
Or if you're a gaming fan, and from the game DDLC, the character Natsuki is considered a tsundere. That's an anime. Like, visual novel, basically. Which I will not suggest that to kids.
Okay, good, yeah.
I will not suggest that to kids.
Now, question, are they normally short?
They can be short, but some of them can be tall.
Okay. I just wondered, like, the ones that I remember, they're short and short-tempered.
Which can contrast to the yandere.
Oh, yes, the yandere. Made famous by shows like Future Diaries.
We should probably bring up a reality to relate to this.
A reality?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so picture this, if you will. A girl has a crush on you, but she's invisible to you. And, one day, you finally notice her. Fireworks in her eyes go off. But she sees you talking to another girl. No. That eye contact made you hers. So the next day, that other girl doesn't show up. Then they find the body on the news.
It's basically for lack of a better term, psychotic woman.
You are hers and hers alone. And I think there's some guys who go in this category too.
Yeah.
There are some guys who go in this category too. So think what it's like.
Obsession to an unhealthy degree.
Obsession to an unhealthy degree. And this could either go with they are just mentally unstable or they're just cold-blooded.
Fair enough. Which, it was, that is not something that I kind of like in an anime, but that's my opinion.
Yeah. But, they're there. And, sometimes in your typical harem anime, there's always going to be one that's a yandere, too.
Yeah.
Or at least a form of yandere. It's they don't necessarily threaten, but, they're quiet and they're clingy.
Yes.
Now, they don't always necessarily threaten. When they do, that's a red flag. Here's your tips, all of y'all who are We're looking for red flags.
It's a crimson flag, basically.
Oh my gosh. Put on your poncho. Speaking of dead things, or things that make dead, dead parents.
Oh God.
Just like Disney, some animations feel like, convenience for why this kid only has one or none is because their parents are dead, usually in an accident.
That is oddly very common in anime.
Yes. I mean, just like Disney. But again, it's like they gotta explore, why is this character struggling? Why is this character alone? Why don't I feel like drawing this character's parents? I don't even know what their parents would look like.
Why do they why do they not have a parental or father figure in their life?
Or mother figure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't forget about those.
Yeah,
that's the number one parent to bump off.
Yes.
But they're not always dead.
Yeah, like
some just run away.
Like the old-fashioned milk joke.
Yeah, like some, either one or both of the parents just ran away because they accumulated so much debt.
Yeah, that's eerily realistic.
Yeah, and oddly enough, it happens either when our main characters are young or when they're in high school.
It's okay.
Leaving them in high school, is that okay?
Not in that way. I mean, like.
Listen, if you're Shino's girlfriend, you better look out.
Not in that way. I don't mean it that way. Not in a bad. I mean it in a bad way.
So, you think they're more capable of taking care of themselves at the high school age?
Somewhat.
Okay. Well, then we also got the parents who are abroad for convenience.
Yes, like my hero.
I'm sorry, but Deku's dad is not abroad. He left that family.
No, the author said that he was abroad, and we were gonna see him, but
we never saw him. The author lied. But, it also kind of gives, an air of, I guess I don't know how common it is in actual Japanese culture to leave your kids living alone.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think that's real. So anyone who's in high school who listens to this and it's like, oh boy, can't wait for my parents to get a job somewhere else, odds are they're going to take you with them.
Yeah, it's...
Especially if you're excited, you probably can't be trusted alone.
Anime is not real life.
It is not real life.
It is fiction, though.
It is where I go to escape reality.
That is more an escape. And I guess we can run in this. You want to know what the other thing is unrealistic fan service.
Unrealistic fan service. Oh my gosh. It is the bane to, honestly, in my opinion, anime's existence is the unnecessary fan service. Because you can have an anime that is just clean. Yes. It's awesome. And then it's right at the moment where they're just revealing so much skin in certain places, that's when a family member walks in. All right, that happened to me once. I'm watching Bleach. And
oh no!
Yeah, he knows. He probably knows the scene. And this is after Ichigo's fight with Kenpachi, and Yoruichi takes him in.
Oh,
all right, to a hiding place, and she transformed from a cat to a human being with no clothes on. My brother walks in, and he's like, "Why is she naked, Mom?" Your oldest son is watching a naked lady.
I don't even know.
And I was like, she's not naked all the time.
All the time.
I can't really defend this thing because the evidence is clearly on the screen. But it's the fan service wasn't bad, but like there are shows where the fan service is just, in my opinion, grotesque. Like High School of the Dead.
Yeah, the unrealistic each.
The unrealistic jiggle effects.
Yes.
There's a reason why it didn't get a season 2.
Yeah. Why would it? I'm not even gonna go into that.
It is like, I'm sorry if anyone's a fan of High School of the Dead or High School DxD, but it's like I cannot. No. I don't like High School DxD for other reasons, but still.
I can understand that.
But it's like the overstimulation of the fan service just like kills it dead for me. It's like you gotta like that situation. Like, no, let's focus on these. Where it's like occasional fan service. Listen, I understand it. Swimsuits, it's a thing. It's like, okay, as long as the camera doesn't focus too long on it, it's not creepy. Mm-hmm. All right. But when it gets creepy,
like the Persona games.
Oh my gosh. But like when it gets creepy, then it just gets then it just becomes my least favorite episode. But you know what also has an effect on the show is the perv characters.
Yeah,
the characters who are perverts. So good example of these is
Jiraiya from Naruto.
Jiraiya from Naruto. He is a huge pervert, but he's also Naruto's mentor.
Yes, it's not.
He also writes the book that Kakashi reads.
Yeah.
Which, in the show is suspect. And is yet to be written for the public eye. But his pervness is just like a comedy slapstick. Like Master Roshi's.
Master Roshi from Dragon Ball, for those who don't know.
Yeah. Now, Dragon Ball was less censoring about certain parts they would show. But, again, like his role was more comedy slapstick. And his role was basically a support. Now, I think it's Mineta from My Hero.
Yes.
It's like a lot of people don't like him because he goes overboard with his perv.
Like, I get that that's, like...
That's his thing?
That's his thing. Just
That's why he was written?
That's why he was written. It's just...
But it's like, it goes from comedy slapstick to
kind of excessive.
Yeah. And unfortunately, whenever you create a character like that, it's like, you can't just... It's hard to write him out.
Yeah.
Forever. That's satisfying. No death is satisfying for that guy.
Isn't there like a trope where they don't die? Those type of characters don't die?
Yeah.
You want to go into that?
No.
That's not...
They always somehow manage to survive, or at least get sympathy of some way. Meanwhile, me, the watcher,
no,
it's too good. It was too good to be true.
No.
I
guess we can.
But another thing that kind of goes with it is with the slapstick, especially in many, many romantic comedies, is certain mishaps, misunderstandings.
Yeah.
Like, it's a simple fall. Simple fall. Someone catch me. I don't want to fall to the ground. And it just happens someone grabs a certain part.
Yeah.
It's just,
And it gets all a misunderstanding.
I swear when I see that, I do scream.
Like...
I scream, no. No.
Like, oh no.
Essentially.
I said, oh no, this poor guy.
It's like, well, he's got a lawsuit. There's a lawsuit for him. It's like, it's rare to see it in the reverse gender when the girl does it to the guy. It's rare to see that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure it does happen. I think it has. I can't remember the show right now, but it has happened. I have seen it. It has happened, and it's rare. But again, that's normally for comedy slapstick.
Mostly, yeah.
Now,
Unless you're Minetta.
nah, he's just a punching bag.
Yes.
He's a punching bag. And now let's. I feel like we were talking a lot about rom coms.
Yes.
Here's another trope. There's always, not always. I'm not gonna say always, but in most animes, there's always a character that is just invincible. Like he is unstoppable. He himself is a force to reckon with.
For example, what we said last episode of Saitama.
Saitama is probably peak example of a invincible character who takes nothing seriously in a serious world where everyone to him is glass.
Or Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
He's like he's just unstoppable. Or like a good chunk of isekais.
Yeah, Rimuru.
Yeah.
I think.
Like a good chunk of isekais where our hero, he goes into this world where in that world they were mediocre, they were just a worker, a high schooler at best. But in that world, they're just unfreaking stoppable. And there's some anime that actually poke fun at that. And
isn't that like Konosuba's whole thing?
I don't think so. But again, like, I guess we should explain what an isekai is. And an isekai is basically you're enjoying your everyday life in 1 minute, and then the next minute, from one thing to another, you either gets transported, or you're stabbed, hit by a truck, or drowned, and you're transported into another world.
That's basically it.
Yeah. Truck-kun has many victims.
Or if you're a train, if you're Tanya the Evil.
Oh, that's a way to go.
Yeah.
Now sometimes they're there as they were, like as they died. Sometimes they're starting brand new as a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Other times they are very few. I can think of 2 on the top of my head that they are in a different gender entirely.
Or not a gender at all.
Sometimes you're a slime. But yeah, it's like, but those characters always end up being just unfreaking stoppable. And like half the time, it's like everyone else getting overhyped about his abilities when it's like, actually, it's not really that big of a deal.
And like the power scalers.
It's like the power scale is very skewed. It's like, holy crap! Like you who study magic all your life, and he does it with 10 times that power. How is that possible?
Impossible.
Yeah, unless you're from Earth. I guess. I don't know, maybe that's why we don't have magic. It's all suppressed until we go to another world. And then we're freaking magical tanks.
I guess then we can bring up the blood that come off from these overpowered characters.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
so
culprits, I guess.
Yeah,
victims.
So whenever a show does have blood and gore in it, usually it's like fountains. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie. It is fountains that are spewing out of the victims. Take Bleach, for instance. Renji has so much blood that it's impossible.
And then the next thing you know, he's...
And then they're okay, and like 5 minutes later, they're just okay. It's like, what?
Fiction, but weird fiction.
It's like the the physics of it, like the biology does not compute. So yeah, if you're a doctor and you're seeing that, it's like, yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
And then they're back by the next episode, like, I call bull crap.
You have to keep in mind that it's fiction, not like
it's not based on real life.
Not based on real life.
Which, you know, I can understand why that is what turns people off of it. He's like, but again, you also got to understand, it's a form of entertainment.
Yeah.
It's a form of. There's not going to be any giant robots fighting in space anytime soon. Tragic.
Or a demon lord coming into the world.
Still tragic. I feel like many of us would band together for that one.
Yes.
For the chance to drive robots and fight the demon lord.
Robot Mexico bird.
But you know, yeah, like, but still, it gets pretty graphic with the amount of blood use they use.
Yeah. It's just like so much blood.
Some shows get creative, like Blood Plus and Blood C. I mean, it's in the title.
Or blood at work, where blood is literally personified.
No, you mean Cells at Work.
I mean Cells at Work. Yes.
Cells at Work, but they're given a human image.
Yes.
They're given a human image. It's not the same thing. But regardless, I had another trope that just popped in my head too.
What's up?
I had it in my head too. I guess probably ones that are growing in popularity is I guess demon slaying right now, because you got Demon Slayer. But then you got Sword of the Demon Slayer, and now there is K-pop Demon Slayers.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm just wondering, it's like, and they're not the only demon slaying animes out there, too. I mean, High School DxD has some demon slaying stuff in it.
Yeah. That's the whole overused fan service.
Yeah. But it's like, it's one of those things that just makes no sense to me. Like, I feel like there is like another way to do this.
I mean, it's fiction. It's not supposed to make sense.
Yeah. But
we digress, I guess.
And digress, and like there's like a build up between like things that they know is working, and they're just building up with it, which is smart. Let's see. I guess another trope is like mechas.
Yes. LBX, for example.
Yeah. Or Full Metal Panic. But like those are mecha animes. Evangelion, to me, I'm not a fan of it.
Code Geass.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying those are examples of the mecha trope.
Yeah, but I feel like Code Geass also a good example of the fan service trope.
Yeah. As well as basically everything we've already covered.
Yeah. But all in all, it's like, what do you think is an anime that kind of like is your favorite of the tropes?
That's a hard question. I guess somewhat the overpowered, but also with the blood. Even though it's like, it's very
So Bleach.
normal. Yes.
So Bleach. Because we got some overpowered characters. Just to name a few, Kenpachi Zaraki of Squad 10.
Yes.
Byakuya Kuchiki of Squad, I think, 6?
I think so. I just don't know.
And then you got Ichigo, who is the main character, and he's part Soul Reaper, part Hollow, and part Quincy.
Part human.
It's like he's got everybody in the mix. And it's like he is just overpowered. And there's just blood everywhere.
Blood. Blood.
And now there are holes through people now, too. Because they're in the Quincy Wars.
But it... Yes.
So, an anime that comes out to me that has probably the tsundere, runaway parent, / overpowered would have to be Kami-sama Kiss. It's a romantic comedy. This girl is left behind by her father, and she's evicted from her home, and she gets a chance to... she saves a random guy from a little dog. Just a little bitty dog. This guy just doesn't like dogs. And so he gave her his home, which ended up being a temple. So he was the god of that temple. And he gave her a letter to show to Tomoe, who was the fox spirit, who was the familiar of that god.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, there you have it. And it's like, she manages to make a contract with him, and then they live together. He builds up this wall. She's just trying to be a normal high school girl, but now she's in charge of that area as the goddess. But she's also developing a crush on the guy.
Oh boy.
And it's like, it's a fun mess to me. It's a fun mess. It's got 2 seasons.
That sounds good.
Yes.
But all in all, there are tropes in anime, like there are tropes in movies and reality shows.
I mean, it's like one Desperate Housewives is just as good as another.
Yes, precisely.
One cop show is just as dramatic as another.
Yes.
But there's only one Scrubs. Yeah, there's no Scrubs Miami.
Fair enough. Just like, so even though the only difference is the culture difference of American reality TV and Japanese
Entertainment.
Entertainment. My apologies.
Because again, anime is entertainment.
Yes.
Their reality TV is much more dramatic, in my opinion. And also their reality game shows is... I feel like they invite Americans just to make fun of us.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. We are quite entertaining when it comes to competing for money. I mean, heck, I'd slap you now for a Klondike bar.
I know you're serious.
Yeah.
I'd probably slap you back.
That only means we both get a Klondike bar. Well, anyway. That's it for today's episode. So, this is Brood Badger.
Shino?
Blasting off again.